Hey everybody, it's Flight of Faith Rand bringing you guys a brand new stream. So tonight we will be continuing our work on the fairgrounds area of the park, and we will actually be adding like a little subsection to the fairgrounds called the Junior Fair. And I also would like to announce that we do have um, our um, our ride models done for all of our rides in the fairgrounds. So every single ride in the fairgrounds is open now. So we've got starting with the flat rides, we've got Grand Carousel, Cadillac Car Scrambler, and Tea Party. And then for our um, really for our two roller coasters, we've got Blue Streak and Cyclone. And so yes, all of those rides are open. And and I would like to show you our most recent coaster. I want to show you the ride model that we did for it. And actually, I'll just spawn it in over here. We don't need to spawn it in and have it run or anything. I'm just going to spawn it in right here so that you guys can see that. So yep, this is the Cyclone Train. This is what the Cyclone Train looks like. It's a bit of a laggy ride model just because it is kind of a big ride model. So it definitely does cause a little bit of lag when you spawn it in. But it is cool though. It's definitely a very cool ride model. I think it turned out really well. But yeah, so there's that one. And actually, I can spawn in the blue streak one so you guys can see that as well. And then the other rod models, I think I may have worked on some of the other rod models on stream. But yeah, let me go ahead. I'll spawn in this one really fast so you guys can see the blue streak one. Just make sure that's gonna spawn right. Make sure I'll spawn in the right stuff. Okay. So yep, here's the blue streak ride model. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, I actually did spawn the cars a little bit far apart from each other. Like I actually may adjust the cart length on these to make these a little bit smaller, so that way it's not so far apart. But yeah, so there's blue streak. I think honestly, yeah, those rides kind of all turned out really well. I think that definitely I'm very happy with how each of those ride models turned out. So yeah, so tonight, as you can see, I'm going to be kind of doing a little bit of outlining just to make sure that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, so these basically I'm going to just try to make these. I'm going to just try to outline these right now to start. That's generally kind of I would say that's kind of mostly how I'll usually start. Is I'll generally start by outlining. Um, so I think the next ride we can do. I think I actually want to connect the path right here, possibly. Yeah, and actually there will be a lower part of the boardwalk over here that probably the boardwalk will actually kind of connect over here. So I think what I'll do then, I think since I want to have since I want to have a, like a connecting pathway. Actually, maybe I'll have it. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do it right here or not. And then this will make it so that we can have like a little bit of a kind of connection between the control panel and the so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I remove that completely, yeah, this creates then a connection between there. Because if we do that, we can't have a connection between there. Yeah. So and yeah, this is just kind of a bad design to begin with. Yeah, so I think what we'll do with this is we'll actually move this over one block then, so we can have um, the path connect up here. Um, Actually, maybe I'll move it over one block this way, possibly. So yeah, if I move it over on back, actually, that'll make a little bit more sense. So um, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. Actually, yeah, I guess I can always have like a. So yeah, that's what I'll do then. So we'll do basically a straight path. Actually, yeah, we'll make a little bit of a variation of the path actually, so it's not going to be completely straight. So we can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and then we'll just do that. That's good enough, I think. And then for the path, I guess just to make this even, we'll go to there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually just going to extend it out to be 7 blocks wide, so that way we can make this a little bit better. Yeah, and so this path doesn't really have to be super wide. Yep, I'll just do that, and then yeah, and then I'll use the same kind of transitionary block. Um, yeah, I would I will honestly say that tonight's stream was really just kind of I just kind of decided, why didn't I stream? I haven't streamed in a while. It was kind of a spur of the moment decision that I just decided, hey, let's stream. So yeah, you can kind of I would say you can kind of thank my brain for deciding like, hey, let's stream because I honestly, yeah, I wasn't really even planning on streaming tonight. It just kind of came to me like it was kind of a spur of the moment decision. It is definitely a good thing that I turned off my ringtone because I was just getting a call from a random person. So it's a good thing that that didn't show up on stream. All right. So there's that. So I think I'm gonna do kind of a play on what we have over here, and I think I'll even include the glowstone. I'm actually just gonna really quickly change the time of day really fast. I'm gonna just look at the game role, do daylight cycle. I'm gonna just see if that was turned on or something. Yeah, that may have been turned on by one of my staff. Oh, never mind it wasn't turned on. Okay. So I think just for the outer edges of my path, I'll do the terracotta. I'll try to incorporate that somehow. Maybe something like that. Oh, that was perfect. All right. So yeah, so on this side of it, I'll actually do it like that. Um, Perfect. All right. So then I think all right, and then I think we'll do another ride. And so this one will be the fair bus. And actually, I think we'll make actually very similar dimensions for this one. Oh, so 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, Fairbus will have a very similar ride area, and we'll do the control panel on this side. And then the junior tea party, I actually honestly don't know how big that's going to have to be. I'll just figure out like a center point and then we'll figure it out from there. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm actually going to rotate that 90 degrees. Or actually, well, first that's not going to be enough room. I'm going to have to do that at least 2 blocks out from the teacup. Perfect. Okay, I just needed to rotate it so that's in the right direction. And then, yeah, I can push it maybe out maybe around to here. I think that should be fine if I pull it from right here to there. Just grab the 2 corners. And we can move it over 1 block. I do want to keep some room here for like shrubbery or something. But yeah, so this is going to be kind of the little mini junior fair area. And actually, yeah, we might potentially be able to keep the junior fair grill. Because like that was a food place that we had back like when we were on PNT. I was able to have like a little food place. I think actually yeah, as long as it's like 5 blocks, and then we can have like a small little thing for the kitchen too. Yeah, the Junior Ferret Grill will definitely make its return in some way, shape, or form. So, but that's kind of going to be this is going to be kind of like a rough draft of what we would have. And honestly, the kitchen actually, I don't even have to make the actual kitchen itself. I could probably just even make like a little doorway right here or something, and then look to the kitchen. I don't actually have to build up the kitchen if I don't want to. All right. So then next, what I'll do is I'm gonna probably work on I'm gonna probably work on Tea Party really fast, the Junior Tea Party. But I just want to make sure I remember what the actual teacup model was again. So that was CHTC. All right. So I think it'll be JTC for Junior Teacups. Okay. So this one, I didn't need to make a queue. Um, no, actually, I guess I'm gonna be really lazy and make that the queue. And then the exit can be like realistically, the exit can just be right next to the entrance, so we can do something like that. And like I'm actually gonna leave a little bit of room for either shrubbery or a sign or something for the ride. I actually still need to make a roof over the actual tea party. But yeah, this will be I'm actually gonna put a construction wall up for this just so that people don't go over here while we're building. Like while we're building and designing ride miles, I'm actually gonna block off this area just so that people don't go over here. Um, Yeah. And then I am fine with people being over here though. Like people can still go to like back BQ and stuff while we're working on this. And then I think probably for the rest of this area, this will just be probably I'll design some custom terrain, have like some shrubbery and stuff like that. That's probably going to be the plan for that. Now I'm gonna have to come up with ride models because I'll be completely real with you guys that I completely forgot what I did for ride models. So I'm gonna have to come up with new ride models. Um, All right, yeah, so what I'll do then, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and start building up the ride area for this ride. I'm gonna go and start with the, and if you guys are wondering why I have goat horns in my inventory, it's just because I like to blow them every once in a while, just because I do like I do like goat horns in Minecraft. They're kind of fun, like they do make kind of a fun noise. I know some people are annoyed by goat horns, but I like goat horns. I think they're cool. And as usual, I will be posting. Um, ooh, actually, I'm gonna have to come up with a new floor for that. But I will be posting I will be posting the oh right. I will be posting the so I will be posting the this stream on YouTube as usual after I finish the stream. I would say I like posting the stream on YouTube afterwards so that people can rewatch it if they want to. Because I know that people enjoy watching me building Minecraft theme parks. So I always make sure to repost it after each stream. There we go. All right, I'm gonna have to get rid of it anyway. I just have to clear out the ride area because I've got to. Yeah, I'm definitely very happy that I have World Edit on this server because it definitely does make this job a lot easier. Okay. So I got the rider. Oh, and then I haven't made a control panel for this ride yet. Let me see. Yeah, so I guess that's how I'm going to do the control panel then. So we'll have, um, like I would want maybe a restraints, ride start, ride stop, and then we could have ride power, e-stop, and e-stop reset all on the panel back here. So that's probably what I'll do just to make this easier. I guess like in real life we wouldn't do this, but since it's just a video game, we don't have to worry too much about realism. Like I do want it to be somewhat realistic, but at the same time, I don't want to overdo it. Okay. So now that we've got that all figured out, let me go ahead and start by working on the actual ride model for this ride. So we're going to go ahead and start by spawning in a ride vehicle. So that'll, of course, be way too big, but we can obviously readjust. And so I think in this case, we will only need 3 of the teacups. Or sorry, 6 of the teacups. And probably what I'll do is I'll create maybe, yeah, so what I'll do is I will actually only need 6 teacups. So I will not need all these arms. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I'm gonna try something really fast. So I'm gonna delete. Actually, oh wait, hold on. So undo. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'm gonna just go and do this. So we're gonna go ahead and despawn and then respawn it. I'm gonna see if I might be able to copy this. So that did not get that onto the clipboard. Um, Actually, what I'm gonna try doing here is we're gonna so clipboard. So now if I delete this entire attachment, delete, and now if I now I don't know where that one went to. Oh, I think it's the one right there, right? Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, let me go ahead and change order, bring that to the top. And then what I'll do actually then, so we'll go ahead and delete, and so good, yeah, so I didn't have to name the attachment at all, which is good. Okay, so yeah, so what I'll do then is, so this one, okay, yeah, so train menu, so I'll just reset to 0 really fast. Okay, so then I think then if I bring it up to 4 and then move it over by 2, perfect, okay. Yeah, actually I think I'll rotate each of these. Perfect. Okay, so I'll rotate each of these by at 90 degrees probably. Perfect, like that. Okay. Do the same thing for this one. Okay. Oh, okay. So let me go ahead and train save this as CHJTC. Perfect. Okay. And then now let me go ahead and try. So if we rotate, I'll just rotate this at 0.1. That's fine for right now. I'll just, as I'm able. Oh, I forgot to loop it. And yeah, so looking at the rotation, that looks fine. Like it doesn't look like it's going to be clipping the fence at all, so that's good. And then we'll do cup rotate as well. I'm gonna just get an idea for the cup rotate. So if we have the cup rotate thing as well, that won't do anything to it. Awesome. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that that would look good. Okay. So now if I've done this correctly, I should be able to spawn the junior teacups. Good. All right. So then next what I'll work on is I'll try to get the, yeah, I'm gonna have to get like exit gates and entrance gates and all of that stuff set up. But most importantly, what I want to get set up is all the ride animations. So I want to have both the, so yeah, and I guess in this case I don't need the arm rotate because we will not have arms for this ride. So I will not need arm rotate, I'll just need cup rotate and rotate. Because this ride is going to be kind of a smaller version of Tea Party, basically. So, yeah. Oh, and yeah, I guess I was going over there to check the animation speeds. So 0.15 and 0.05. All right, so I will go ahead and take a look at that because I do want to make sure that this isn't going to be too slow or too fast for the junior teacup. So I'm actually going to get on the ride. I'm going to take a ride POV. Um, so I think, yeah, that looks good. And then for the actual ride cycle, then oh, yeah, actually, so I think we'll actually do the same animations then, I think. Rotate, speed. Oh, whoops. That is not what I meant to do. Cup rotate. Okay. So then now what I'll do is I'll work on tech because I'm sure that's what you guys all came to my stream for tonight. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I guess we'll go ahead and start by, now that we've determined that this is how we want everything to look, we will go ahead and start working on this part. So this is going to be, so I think, yeah, we'll make the longer one the entrance actually. So we'll have a fence gate on each end. And actually we'll put the fence gate for the exit right there. Actually, we'll put it right here. And actually, I think I can very easily bet where the gates will be. So we've got, oh, and I think I want it open by default. So, oh yeah, actually, so that means we need to just put a torch on each of the gates, and then that should open them. Okay, so then what we'll do then, so I'm going to put a nice little button right here, and so that'll be the spawn button, so spawn. Let me just make sure that I know which block that's going to be. Oh, there. Okay. And then, so what we'll do then is I will make like some sort of way to make sure that we're not able to spawn once we've already spawned. Because we do want to make sure that people are not able to spawn once the thing has spawned. Oh, I just teleported myself. Oh, okay. Somehow when I teleported to Alex, it teleported me like inside the middle of the ride, which is really, really weird. So, Alex, are you watching this stream right now? Yeah, I'm seeing if he's watching my stream. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is or not. So that's why I'm asking. All right. So then I think then for the actual ride, oh, perfect. Yeah. So we can do like that. So then I think for the actual ride cycle, um, I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? Amazing. Okay, so I think I can just do that. That should work. Train property. Okay, now I need to remember how this actually works. I haven't made a, I haven't done the attack for this stuff in a while, so I'm gonna need to kind of relearn how to do it. Okay, so there's that. So I think it's, yeah, actually I'm gonna need to look at one of my other ride tech. Well, I'm gonna need to look at one of my other flat rides to remember how to do the ride tech for this. Let's just look at Tea Party. This will be kind of the closest I can get to the actual text. So this one, I think, yeah, actually, these are pretty wide, actually. So it's station 15. This is where I think this is the one where it disables the spawn. And then this is the one that opens and closes gates and stuff. So this closes gates, I think, for this. So this one actually closes the gates, and then this one, I think the other end opens the gates. But so basically, we start by disabling spawn, opening gates, opening restraints. Well, and then I think when the ride actually spawns in, I think it also um, oh right, it does do the restraint animation to basically open restraints. So basically, when you spawn in the ride, it opens the restraints, or just does the animation. Oh, it does the animation disable spawn. Second thing that needs to be done then is to, when the ride cycle is about to begin, close gates, close restraints, sit there for 5 seconds, and then start the ride, keep the ride going, and then end off the ride, and then open restraints and then destroy. Well, open restraints destroy the train and destroy the uh, data stream. So that's kind of the basic ride cycle of one of these flat rides, which is definitely quite complicated when you think about it, just because there's kind of so much that you need to do. So I think it'll be, let me remember where we're at. So it's this one, actually, so sorry, it should be that one. Oh, I did not do that right. Um, because yeah, so the first, I think the first station kind of basically is it sits there for a while to let people get on the ride. Oh, and it actually should be door open like that. And then that will also have some redstone below it as well, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That will have redstone below it too. So, and then the actual start of the ride cycle right here. Oh, train station 5, continue. All right, so that's basically that, and then the next one that I want to work on is getting the okay, awesome. Yeah, so the gates should be open before the ride cycle begins. Okay, awesome. So, and then so I think if we disable that, yeah, that should enable the other system. Okay, so just trying to think how to do restraints. Yeah, and then so the ones that should be powered by default would be So we should have animate door open. Yep, perfect. And then I think then for this part, this is where we'd want the cup rotate, or I guess the rotate and cup rotate. I'm actually going to copy that just so we don't have to do that every time. Okay, so I don't know if I did all that correctly, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and spawn in the ride. Ooh, this is a potential problem. The data train did not spawn in, and that's because I'm an actual idiot. And I forgot to have that spawn in. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Yeah, I have noticed a lot of times whenever I make rides, well, it would help if I didn't destroy the button to spawn in, or to basically start the ride. Okay, so I'm gonna watch, this time I am gonna watch the data train because I do want to make sure all of that goes smoothly. Oh, and it should reset that at the end of the ride as well. I forgot about that. Okay, so it is doing the actual ride stuff, so that's good. Um, yeah, I'll be honest, I actually don't remember how to reset that part. I'm gonna have to look back at the talk for Tea Party for that. But we've got to wait a whole minute for the ride cycle to actually finish, and then we can, uh, uh, finally get through this. So I'm just waiting for the ride to stop because it takes a really long time. There we go. I am gonna do train station 6 on that one just to see if that works, and then I'm gonna go back over to Tea Party to figure that out really fast because I definitely did not do that well. Oh, well, I'll come in on this side. I'm gonna figure out what I did. So actually, oh, it looks like the beginning and end actually is how I did that, and oh, okay. So I actually did do two separate, like, oh, hello, Lion Fair. I don't know if you're still watching right now, but hello. Um, yeah, my chat. In order to view my chat, I do have to click into OBS to see my chat. Like that. That's basically how I'm able to uh look at my chat while I'm streaming. So, all right. So yeah, I think what I did wrong with I think what I did wrong with this is I just screwed up on this part. So I just need to fix this really fast. Okay, cool. And then so that's that part. And then the other part then is I need to just connect this up with the with this thing. Yes, I would say I'm definitely not a big fan of ride tech. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, I need to recount. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna put a repeater right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so what I'll do, I'm gonna give this a try really fast. I'm gonna have to manually reset, I think this time because I did not set that up initially because I forgot about it. Um, okay, cool. And then now restraints are closing. Perfect. All right. And then the ride check obviously should begin shortly after. And that is what it is doing. Looks good. Yep. And then it should reset the spawn. And actually, I honestly don't even know about if we even need like, I don't even know if we need to block the spawn. I don't even know if we need to do that. Honestly, that's just more, I just kind of did it. I just did it just to do it, but I don't know if I actually needed to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna just test it and make sure everything's working before I declare that it's finished. Because I don't want to say it's finished and then have it not work. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna have to also test ride it after we get after I get this cycle done. After I get like an empty cycle done, I'm also gonna have to test ride it, make sure that it is, and make sure it's doing everything that I want it to do. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, and so gates open, and then I do want to make sure that the spawn reset. Perfect. Okay. So now it's able to be spawned in over and over again. Perfect. Okay. So yep, now the junior tea party is basically finished, except for just building, obviously. So then I think, yeah, so next ride we'll work on is this ride. I think I do have to rotate the rides like that because I think that's kind of the only way to have this work is in order to fit the two rides. I'm gonna have to have them rotated the way they are. All right. Yeah, I am trying to figure out a way to do this. I think, yeah, I may have to do kind of a similar control panel to what I did over there, but I will build this as is right now, and then we'll figure it out from there. So this one's going to be, oh, this one's going to be the junior drop. And each of these actually will have very similar ride structures. It'll just be that this one will be a kind of a junior drop tower, and then the other one will be a. Yeah. And then so I think what I can do is just have the control panel be like that, and then and for these I actually will have to do the ride models because I don't have ride models for these rides just yet. Yeah. And then that's going to have to be a fence. So then, yeah, what I'll do is I'll make this the entrance because this one's gonna. This one's probably gonna get a little bit of a line since it's a drop tower. Actually, instead, I'll just put a small little construction wall right here to keep people out. All right, and probably when I post this on YouTube, I will post this as probably junior for part one. I was kind of really, I was honestly thinking that this was probably just going to be a one, or this that this was going to be like a one part thing. But now that it's kind of turning into a two-part thing, I will probably um and yeah, I guess well, and actually I guess another thing I could do is just maybe still make it. Oh, actually, I'll just do that. Yep. And then these fences do have to be directional because I have to make sure that they're going in this right direction. Yeah, I'm wondering actually that we might want to make that the junior drop actually maybe because like we could make the ride area a little bit longer if we have to. And that might be what I'll do for the fair bus. I'll figure out the fair bus later on because I don't really have a solid plan for that ride yet as far as how that's gonna turn out. So okay. Um, I think that'll be it for the stream, because it's getting late for me and so I should head off to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please be sure to follow me on Twitch, and please also be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and like my videos for more of this content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your night.